Okay, Robinson chapter 5. Every day Robinson thought about the islands to the west. Then he remembered the ship's boat. He could use the boat for his journeys to the islands. The boat was dry and good, but half of it was under the ground on the beach. He worked for 4 weeks, but the boat didn't move. So he forgot about the other islands or about England. How did Robinson get food and clothes? Robinson killed and ate a lot of animals. He used the coats from these animals for his new clothes. He made a hat for his head, then he made a jacket and short trousers. He also wanted to have an umbrella, as it was very hot on the island, and it would be good for him in the rain too. Robinson tried to make a small boat. He cut down a great tree and worked for about 6 months. In the end, he had a fine little boat. He put his gun, umbrella, food and water into the boat and began his journey. The sea was very dangerous and the wind was strong, so Robinson couldn't drive his little boat back to the beach. After many hours, the sea was quiet again. Robinson found a small river and left the boat there. He took his gun and umbrella and began to walk. After 3 hours, he found his little country house. He went inside and fell asleep. While Robinson was sleeping, he heard his name. He opened his eyes and saw his parrot Paul. Robinson carried Paul home with him and forgot about boat and ships again. After 11 years on the island, he had more than 50 goats, a large garden, a farm with a lot of corn, and 2 good houses. Chapter 6. One day Robinson saw the mark of a man's foot. He was so scared and stayed in his house for 3 days. He thought that perhaps cannibals from other islands visited his island. So what did Robinson do to protect himself? Robinson made stronger walls round his house. He also made 7 small windows in the outside wall and put his big guns in them. He moved half of his goats to a different place. He put more trees round his 2 houses, so now nobody could see the 2 houses on the island.